So whatever intro I just did is whatever intro I just did, right? I did not make my Outpost guild yet. We will be doing that shortly. Mo has been telling me something that I don't even think they talked about this inside of the live stream, but if they did, my bad. No one's really brought this up, but Mo, again, he's been bringing this up to me. So they made a change that I think, and I'm gonna pause the music so everybody can like know I'm serious. They made a change inside of the new stuff, right? Where is it at? In collectible exchange, right here. Right. So there's a new tab called collectible exchange. Now this part was something that I saw, so I guess I'll talk about it in the same video, but this right here essentially means this is now permanent. How you get these, right? These little tickets here is whenever you get something above an M6. So if you're familiar with Genshin Impact or Starro, they recently implemented the same thing, right? So basically, whenever you collect something past M6, one of the games, it's M7, the other game is like E8 or whatever it is, certain amount of copies, you're gonna get an item. In Zenless, it's called a special invitation letter. Now, if you're already spending money in the game, we have this up here. This is going to give us, as you see, right, ×2 redeem an S-rank agent. This is permanent now. I don't remember them talking about this being permanent. It was just a spending event, but seeing that both of these are permanent, this changes the game entirely, not just for paid for players. I know that we originally thought that, but this changes the game entirely for all players because now you can get these and you can come in the shop and you can grab it. I'm gonna say it right now. One, I was right about the resonating core bullshit and like how you don't have, we're not getting this for free. Okay, I was freaking right. I want my props. I want my credit. Two, I want everybody to apologize to me about that shit too. Two, don't spend your special invitation tickets on a resonating core. Don't, unless you have M6, all of these, do not spend those tickets on a resonating core. Now, moving over to the W engine part, this is something different. It costs 4 golds, but in order for you to get the gold, which is unlimited, it's 240 of the A rank engine chips. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to something. Most of y'all have a handful of these chips already. Most of you guys already have these. You can come in here right now, even if you aren't a paid for player, even if you cannot get this event, right? You can still come inside of this W engine exchange shop and pick out a free W engine that is going to help your account. I guess I can also talk about it right now, like which ones would be the best to pull for or whatever, but it's way more nuanced. I would normally tell you guys like, hey, go ahead and just grab, right, Burnice for whatever, go ahead and grab Jane for whatever, but this is way more nuanced. So I'm just gonna try and make it about these 3 in particular: Burnice, Jane, and Qingyi. I'll talk about everybody else in a bit, but let me get out of the way because you guys can't even see everything on the screen. Here we go. So Burnice, if you don't have Jane, but you've invested into your Piper for anomaly reasons, and you already have a Burnice or you don't have a Burnice, Burnice is your best option. M1 Burnice is fire, M2 Burnice is fire, pick up Burnice. If you already have Jane, so she's not at M0, or my bad, she's not at like -1, and you're going for M1 or M2, pick up Jane. If you have an M1 Jane, pick up Jane. M2 Jane is freaking nasty, all right? Qingyi, if you were unfortunate and did not get Dailin, and I want you guys to listen to me, because I know some of y'all like watch the Pride Win tier list. You base a lot of things off Pride Win. Pride Win has Qingyi in freaking like tier 2 or whatever it is, right? I've been a Qingyi supporter. I've been a Qingyi believer since the dawn of time. This character was Dailin before Dailin. She's busted, okay? This character does everything the stunner is supposed to do, and because of the way she's built, she does damage as well. So the Dailin before Dailin is Qingyi, okay? Obviously not as cracked. She's not giving you a free ultimate, but you know what she does give you? Super fast stuns. She gives you, if I'm not mistaken, the highest stun damage multiplier in the game, and with Ye Shun Wang now here in the game, who takes advantage of that, now what you're able to do is if you do go for Ye Shun Wang, but you don't have Dailin, and we get Zhao for free, you can now build a team of Ye Shun Wang, Qingyi, and Dailin. And that stun damage multiplier, which is normally set at 180 whenever Ye Shun Wang activates Ultra Instinct, stun damage multiplier goes into 180. If you have Dailin, it turns into 210, right? Qingyi's is higher than everyone else's in the game, so it's going to go to its maximum. It's going to max out above what Dailin is going to be able to give you, and this is going to work for outside of stun and inside of stun because of the way Qingyi is. That's not it for Ye Shun Wang. For 180, does she go higher than that? In the CE server, she wasn't going higher than that. That would be better for Yi Xuan. Well, it's just in general, right? I'm just hyping up Qingyi as far as like right now. If they didn't get Dailin, Qingyi would be your next best option. But Qingyi, just like Dailin, how we say that Dailin is the best stunner for pretty much everybody in the game right now, Qingyi does it for everybody as well. Oh, okay, Ye is capped at 210. My bad, guys. Ye is capped at 210. 210 is the highest you're gonna get. So Qingyi is gonna be able to give it to you at 210. Outside of of stun, and then depending on how you play Ye Shun Guang, you're going to be able to get higher than that inside of stun. So this will be pretty good for you guys here. With that out of the way, right, as far as like talking about which one of these would be the better one for you to pick up, again, depends on your account. Yo, thank you for becoming a member, Fortune. I appreciate that. Also, one of you guys just asked me if I'm making an outpost. We will be making outposts. We're doing that tonight while we're on stream. We also have an EU. Mo, I think, is running that one right now. So we have an EU. Ericon is? My bad. Okay, so join our Discord if you want to do that. We have an EU server or an EU outpost, which is the guild. We have one of those already. I will be making the NA version tonight. So by the time you guys see this video, the NA version will already be up. I don't believe that we're gonna cap out in members, but if we do, someone comment or like say it on the Discord, let me know, and then we'll just make a second guild for everybody to join as well. Right now, moving on for the rest of these characters, no one should be using their ticket on Coleta unless you just really like Coleta.
No.
Nick, chill on me, bro. I didn't know about the shoes. Leave me alone. Let me finish my video first. Let me finish my video, and then you can do whatever you want. Let me finish the video. You're gonna make me lose track. Okay. So then, all right, Lycon, right, guys? Lycon is great if you have Miyabi, obviously for mono eyes. If you have Yidhari, but no Dailin, right, or no Jafufu, no Trigger, whatever the case may be, then Lycon is gonna be a great pickup for you. M1 Lycon is also really good. Gonna be great for you guys. Nekomata, do not waste your ticket on Nekomata unless you're going, I think it's M1. Yeah, if you have M0 and you've already invested into your Nekomata, right, like that is one of your main DPS characters, it is okay for you to use your Nekomata on an M1 because M1 is going to remove her limitation. It's going to complete her as a character. She's still not great, right? She needs a lot more work, but this will help you out. Soldier 11, out of all the standards right now, I think Soldier 11 has the highest pull value, but I have not properly tested the new buffs for Soldier 11. The few like rounds that I've played with Soldier 11, she's absolutely like doing levels of not Banwei, Minato. She's crossing that threshold with what Minato was doing damage wise, but since she's not a rupture agent, so she's not tied to rupture things, she can just smoke everything in the game. So if you already have Soldier 11, you're in a fantastic position. If you've been losing your 50-50s to Soldier 11 and you have like an M3 or an M2 or an M5, go ahead and grab Soldier 11, pick it up. You're in a fantastic position. Rina, do you want to pull Rina? Probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're already at M0, you've invested into your Rina, same thing as Nekomata, go ahead and grab an M1. That's a safe pick. Would I say Rina is a better pick over all the other options that we just talked about? No. Grace is the same thing as Soldier 11, except for the fact Grace is an anomaly agent. So I'm only gonna say this for if you already have anomaly agents, grab Grace, right? Like if you want to invest into that. If not, literally Burnice is right there. But both of them got a big buff. Both of these characters got a big buff. They have the I don't remember what it's called, the proper term for potential. They have their potential unlocked, so you can do it for that. Moving over to the W engines real quick. This is pretty self-explanatory. Flame Shaker if you have Burnice, Sharp and Stinger if you have Jane. Can Piper get away with Sharp and Stinger? Like, would that benefit her?
Yes, but it's shit to play.
Okay, so it's shit to play, but it does benefit her. So we'll go with that. Ice J Teapot is a phenomenal stun engine to pick up, especially when you don't have anyone else's limited stun options. If you notice, most of the players who are doing their kill runs, their 65Ks, or talking about their secondary options and like guides and whatnot for stunners, Ice J Teapot is usually the second best stun option. Then you get into like Hellfire and Steamed Oven and whatever else, right? None of the other engines are relevant. Steel Cushion is okay. Again, really just for Nekomata, but you could probably get away with more. Brimstone is right here. Don't get Stinger for Piper. Okay, well, I mean, I kind of said that, but yeah, don't get Stinger for Piper. Cool, good for stats, but don't bother, right? Shit to play. That's what Mo said. Brimstone is the best option for you guys to pick up right now, especially for Ye Shun Guang, in order to grab that. Flame Shaker is better for Piper. Okay, so Flame Shaker is better for Piper. Grab that if you're playing Piper with no Burnice or whatever, or you just want to grab Flame Shaker. That works out. Brimstone, I'm gonna talk about Brimstone real quick. Brimstone is the engine for attack agents right now, just to be picking up. And you also have inside of the outpost Gilded Blossom, which was one of the events. They put that in there. There's 2 event engines, by the way. One of them is still not there, but Gilded Blossom was there just so that we can pretty much use it for Ye Shun Guang. I looked at it, honestly, I don't know why we weren't recommending it in our guides, but Gilded Blossom would technically be the best free-to-play option, especially now that you can just buy the entire like R5 of it, right? So it's gonna go Cloud Cleave Radiance, which is her engine, her signature. The next one after that, gonna be one of the other limiteds. I'm trying to think of which other limited it is. Oh, Sandbeast. Severance Innocence, thank you. Severed Innocence. That's going to be her second best with the limited. But if you aren't limited, your next best option is Brimstone at R1. Now, once you get into no longer limiteds, you're going to start seeing a 20-ish performance drop from her signature to down to R1 Brimstone. R5 Brimstone, however, because of the massive attack bonus you get from all the extra stats, it brings that up to about a like less than 10% difference. Most people don't have an R5 engine though, right? If you do, you're in a better position than most, but most people don't have that. Fusion Compiler and Weeping Cradle, very limited, do whatever you want. Oh, actually, Weeping Cradle is really good for a lot of the other anomaly supports too. Like Yuzaha. If you don't have Yuzaha's engine, a lot of people are getting away with Weeping Cradle. Weeping Cradle is phenomenal on her. But let's get into this real quick, right? This is the most important part. All of you have access to grabbing this for free. I'm going to show you how real quick. If you go to your 6th Street, and I'm just going to go to the newsstand so you can watch where I'm going. I'm going to take you guys all the way through so you see this thing, newsstand. You run all the way to the back here. Most of y'all don't even know this exists. You know, new players know it exists because they take you to the tutorial, but most of you guys, you veteran players, y'all don't even know this thing is over here. You come all the way back to the game shop, right? The gadget shop. You're going to come over here, you're going to recycle, and you can literally get rid of all of your A ranks that you don't have. I have 1200 A ranks, right? All those pulls you guys are doing, right? When you're pulling for engines, all the random crap you're getting whenever you're missing 50/50s, whatever, you can just come in here and get rid of all that. All these B ranks, get rid of this stuff, bro. 900 of these. You can dismantle this stuff to get more of the chips. Let me try for the A ranks real quick. Do I even have A ranks?
You don't have A ranks.
What? Oh, they're locked. They're locked. Oh my gosh.
A rank and below.
Bro, why are they all locked? But now that that's done, then we go into our A ranks, guys. Okay, so now this is the part that I want to show y'all. I do the same thing with my A ranks that I do with my B ranks. Is I like to have at least 2 copies of everything. Now B ranks I don't care about because they're B ranks, so I only have 1 copy. A ranks I try to keep 2 R5 copies of everything. So as you see down here, I have a game ball R2. I'm about to make that R3. Gilded Blossom is an event, can't have 2 copies of that. Electro Lip Gloss, right? The what do you call those battle pass engines? I don't have 2 copies of that, but I do have 2 copies of like Nicole's engine, Kaboom the Cannon. I have 2 copies of whatever this is, you know, all these things, right? 2 of Starlight Engine, 2 of Housekeeper, so on and so forth. Okay, so when I have all that, because I don't need anything else, come on over here. I'm gonna unlock all this stuff real quick because I don't need them. Unlock, unlock, unlock. Actually, do I have 2 of those? I don't have 2 of that guy's engine. Would I ever need 2 of these engines? Yeah, we don't need 2 of Pan's engine. I'm breaking my rule. I'm gonna leave one. I'm gonna leave one. All right, so you see how I'm doing this, right? I'm literally coming in here to dismantle all this stuff. Look at this. And now I'm getting 10 chips, right? W engine chips, 20 energy modules. I'm showing you guys this so that when you come over here, I'll hit recycle, right? I come back into my my menu here, the store. We go over here to the bundle or the exchange. That was plus 10 for my engine chips, whatever. I come in here and I grab all this. So in total, you need 240. It's gonna take you a while, but this is passive. This is a passive way that they just introduced into the game for you guys to get W engines and limited W engines at that for free. They're more than likely going, because we have 2 empty slots over here, they're going to add more W engines. We don't know which ones, we don't know when, but if it's anything based off Genshin and Star Rail, it's going to be like 6 months later. 6 months to 8 months later, they're going to add the next batch of whatever they decide to put in here. This is really good. Again, you won't be able to get this immediately, especially if you're not spinning for engines or you're not consistently pulling on engines. You're not going to be able to get this immediately, but it will be over time. Same thing with the characters. Consistently, or not consistently, passively, you will be able to get all this stuff because everyone loses 50/50. As long as you're pulling on characters, you're going to lose a 50/50 or get super lucky and you never lose a 50/50, but it is what it is. That's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about and break all of that down so that I have more information about that. This is huge. I don't know why they didn't talk about this inside of the live stream. I guess they wanted to leave it a surprise, which is fine, but this is really big. We talked about the different characters that you guys are going to want to pull and why you're going to pull them, but yeah, that's it. Anyway, Mo, is there anything that I missed before I sign out for that video?
You can get the engine, like the chips you need for the exchange, also from like Holo Zero and shit.
Oh.
From the Holo Zero exchange, if you go there to the outpost thingy.
The outpost? Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys. The thing that I don't buy, right?
Exactly.
Oh, here we go, guys. Look, yeah, you can still buy stuff.
Done that. But usually before,
this is expensive.
People didn't buy it because it's expensive. And you technically didn't need them for anything beforehand. But
yeah, but now now they're worth it. Okay. Oh, we get 10 of these too? Okay, yeah. Yo, see, they should have done what they're doing for the prepaid tickets, but for the resonating core.
Please buy the tuning calibrator.
No, I will. I'm gonna buy everything in here, but I'm just saying in general, like the prepaid tickets are like crazy. I haven't made an outpost yet, guys. We're making it tonight.
And yeah, this is the potential. You need to buy it.
Nice. Oh, cool. I can get finally I can get fucking Lucky Boo.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, is this lucky
You
me?
can get.
Oh yeah. I can get the model or I get the upgrade. Okay, perfect. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. I think. Whoa, go ahead, finish what you're saying, Mo.
You could get these shits for the upgraded potential and Lucky Boo. You get them from weeklies, and you can also get them from the Holo Zero exchange and stuff. Like
Easy
from
peasy.
dailies, you get them.
Well, there we go. All right, so guys, hopefully that was helpful to y'all. I just want to, you know, share the word, pass the message. Anyway, I got to go get grilled for not being black enough. So I can't say my user outro because it's inappropriate for YouTube. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Smell you later. This will be a legendary snipe. This will be a legendary snipe. Legendary snipe. Bring it home. No!
I mean, you can run R5 Brimstone. It's not